What's up, people? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 443. And just a quick side note right now, man. What the fuck did I just read? Like, holy shit, yo. Luffy has found his musician, okay? And what I thought was pretty cool about this is the fact that you get this huge sob story that's going on with Brook, where Brook basically ate the revive fruit, and he comes back to life. It takes a while for his body to be found, and when his soul finally finds his body, he's all bones, and he can't go out into the sun. He hasn't really had any contact with people. This is the first time he's really had contact with some folks. He was overjoyed at the fact that Luffy asked him to join his crew, and then he does the one thing you can't do to Luffy. He says, "Luffy, you can't join your crew." That's the ultimate middle finger to the guy who you don't give a middle finger to, okay? And the reason why I say that is with Luffy, when Luffy has it in his mind that he's going to make you part of your crew, his crew, you're joining his crew. It don't matter what the fuck you do. This dude, Luffy, is like a pit bulldog with a bone. It's not happening. Like, this was so interesting. I like the fact that when Brook jumps into the water after Thriller Bark kind of comes into play, Luffy's looking, and he's just drawn with this look on his face. I think it was Zoro who says he didn't hear a word you just said. And it's just like, okay, we're getting a side trip. Because I thought maybe we were going to be getting something where they're going to like the Fishman Island. That's what I thought. And even Nami says, like, hey, the log post is not really reacting to this island. What's going on with it? And that's when we find out that basically this island, Thriller Bark, came all the way from the West Blue. And what's cool about this is Oda did do something with that barrel. Apparently that barrel was some type of tracking mechanism. And basically it gets brought to Luffy and the others. And that's really interesting, the fact that we did see something like this, because what it's showing is that Oda has a penchant for laying groundwork for stuff hundreds of chapters way before it actually happens. But at the same time, Oda will have something a few chapters ahead of time where it's obvious and you think maybe this is going to be something important, but at the same time you go, oh, you know, Oda set up shit way before this. Like, this will probably come back later. Nope, it comes back like 5 chapters later. So that was pretty cool. Another thing I thought was pretty cool about this chapter is the actual covers page. Okay, I'm gonna get into the events of the chapter a little more in a second. I want to talk about the cover page because I've kind of left Enel's mystery journey on the moon kind of on the back burner, because I like to wait until, you know, something pretty epic happens. And I like the fact that Enel is just looking off in the distance. There's this huge explosion on the moon, and Enel's looking like, what the fuck is that? Is that a Vase? I'm about to go check this shit out. Like, I love that. And this is why I know you guys said that Toei Animation does not animate the cover pages because they lost a shit ton of money. I really wanted this to be animated, man. Like, this so far has been a treat. The fact that Enel meets this random creature on the moon, befriends it, and then whoopsie daisy, not his friend anymore. Shit happens. So the fact that that happens, and then now you have this explosion going off after Enel just got into a fight. Like, this is Oda continuing to tell stories, and I can't wait to see Enel just brought back into the main One Piece story. I particularly want to see Enel versus Luffy around 2, or at least Enel versus Zoro. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to see, where Zoro defeats Enel, and it just shows that, okay, Zoro's definitely gotten stronger. Look at what he did last time when Zoro was on Skypiea. Look at the trouble Luffy had fighting him, and Zoro just takes him out in one shot. I think that'd be pretty cool just to show the progression. You know, basically have him be a jobber. You know, it's a wrestling term where you take a character that's really used to put somebody over, like what they did with John Cena for the longest, which is why I stopped watching the WWE, because it's like this motherfucker never loses a fight. But, and you can see me in John Cena. Like, I don't fuck with that shit. So, getting back onto this chapter, man, I love how Luffy has his own "you can't see me" moment. Like, what happens is Luffy basically looks over at Brook and he says, wow, you're pretty stupid. You're just like Zoro. I love when Luffy gets these little digs in like this, man, because it just shows you that Luffy, he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but he's a low-key savage when you least expect it. Because I was not expecting that, yo. And what I thought was really cool is this whole chapter is just all over the damn place. Because you got moments where Luffy and Brook, like, they're just having the little back and forth session. And Usopp's like, ha ha, I'm about to jump in this bitch too. Get away from me. You're a ghost. You're a vampire. It must be a dream. And you got Chopper, and he's just like, yo, this shit a dream, yo. I can't believe this shit. Like, cause Chopper just got the eyes open, and it's like, I know this is a running gag on this channel, but every time I see Chopper, I swear to God, I think he's high. Like, I swear to God, I think he's high. And I get it. Again, he's sheltered. He's experiencing stuff for the first time. And Usopp's just the biggest fucking troll on the ship outside of Luffy. But it looks like if Brook joins, Brook might take it. Because Brook got no chill, yo. Brook goes right up to Nico Robin. I can't get mad at him. Nico Robin pretty damn good looking, you know? But Nico Robin, he goes up and he's like, what a beautiful young lady. Can I see your panties? Like, the first thing he says. And then, after that, the next thing he does is when Sanji brings down the food after, he's like, dinner, dinner, dinner. Him and Luffy, you know, they got the forks and knives banging. And it's just like, you're a skeleton. How are you going to eat? I don't understand what's going on here, but okay, whatever. That's when he looks over at Nico Robin. He's like, hey, young lady. That right there, your piece is bigger than mine. You wanna switch? And Sanji just goes in a classic Captain Save-A-Ho moment. Sanji's just like, look, there's gonna be leftovers, okay? There's gonna be seconds. Like, you just chill out. I gave that bigger piece to her. Don't worry, Nami, baby. I got a big piece for you, too. Like, you know Sanji, man. Like, if he joins, like, you'll have Sanji and Brook. Like, I can see Sanji completely simping out on Nami, and then Brook is on Nico Robin. And when you think about it, right, like, and I'm going to end the chapter review here in a second, but when you think about it, like, Brook low-key has a way to kind of get at Nico Robin because she's into history. And Brook, I mean, he's a skeleton. He was on the Grand Line beforehand. It looks like Nico Robin actually knows who might have taken his shadow. And the fact that he tells Luffy, like, I can't tell you who took my shadow. I just met you. I don't want you to die. But Nico Robin has a little thought bubble. So it definitely shows that, you know, something's there. But, you know, he's a skeleton. He's probably seen a whole bunch of shit. Great opportunity for him to break the ice and everything, get the conversations going. I think that, you know, that could be something right there, man. I think that could be something pretty interesting to kind of see that, just to see the interaction. I ain't even talking like on some pickup stuff, but just to see the interactions. If we get some perv moments where it's like you got Nami, you got Robin, Civil War. If you got that where you got basically Sanji on one side and you got Brook on the other and they're fighting over who's the most perverted for whichever woman, I'd be totally okay with it. Though I am a little worried that if we do get another pervert on the ship, that we could see a scenario where, I get it, Robin isn't Nami. Nami's used for fan service, and Robin has a cool ass design. Once you get like up here, I'm not really a big fan of the face, but you know, it's like, saying you're a fan down here. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the way Oda dresses her and everything. He's not as good as Kubo when it comes to clothing, but getting onto the thing, like, it's small stuff with Robin. I'm starting to notice like the way her eyes are kind of drawn and stuff. So I want to see Robin be that more classy, intellectual. I mean, I get it. Nami can just be the sexualized, and I hope she's not completely sexualized, but like the sexualized, flirtatious person, and Robin is like the exact opposite. I think that could be pretty cool. But you know, overall, this was a very good chapter. I really enjoyed it. This is probably one of the most fun chapters I've had reading in a long time. My chapter question to you guys is, when you heard that somebody stole Brook's shadow and that he couldn't go out into the sun because he disintegrated, what was your first thought on that? And do you think that Luffy should just leave him alone, or do you think he should just inevitably go after him, because we know that, you know, Luffy's got a hard on for this dude, so he's gonna go after him. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome day.